Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So this is me Soumya Agarwal present with another video. And for the South Indian students, I'll translate whatever I will speak in English also. So this video you can also use. Okay, this video can be used by both North Indian viewers and South Indian viewers. So let's get started with the video. Now this 10 days, ये जो 10 days है ना, so these 10 days are actually not 10 days because direct tax is a totally different subject than GST. So your taxation is a very vast subject, and it is not possible to cover the whole taxation syllabus in detail in 10 days. If you have 10 days, then either you have to leave any chapter, okay, or you have to do all the chapters in a very hurry. ठीक है ना, आपको बहुत ज़्यादा जल्दी में करने होंगे. सो दैट इज़ वाई आई वुड सजेस्ट दैट यू शुड अलॉट एटलीस्ट 15 to 20 days to your taxation. You can club one more subject with this, but you should give at least 15 to 20 days to this subject. But still, if you have only 10 days, then also I'll tell you that how you can prepare. And if you can give 15 to 20 days to this subject, then you should definitely give it, and I'll tell you that how you have to do this. Okay, so the viewers who are watching this should categorize them into two categories, that do you have 15 to 20 days to allot it, or do you have only 10 days. So on the day number 1, you should start with your direct tax, and you should cover all these chapters. Now these are very easy, and these are very scoring chapter. Okay, the basics chapter, you find it that it is not very important, but actually it is very important. Mostly students ignore this chapter, but this chapter is really very important. So that is why these all 4 chapters are very short chapters, but are really important. So you should cover all these 4 chapters in one day. What you have to do is you have to cover your teachers material, you have to do your study material, and you have to do if you get time RTPs, or else you can cover RTP afterward, but you have to do your study material and your teachers material on this day. Okay, along with that, now if you are from the category who has only 10 days to allot to this subject, then what you have to do, you have to club GST along with this. Okay, but if you have sufficient time, say you are appearing for only one group, or you have prepared another group very nicely, so you should allot at least 15 to 20 days to this taxation subject. And what you should do, you should allot at least 1 hour to either law, you can also allot 1 hour to audit, or you can also allot 1 hour to EIS. So it is up to you. You have to allot 1 hour to theory subject, and you have to do direct taxation. I am saying this because GST also has various practical questions also, right? So GST is also not a purely theory subject. So that is why I would suggest that you should do direct tax separately and GST separately. But if you are facing short of time, if you have only 10 days to allot with if you have only 10 days to allot to taxation, then you should give 2 hours to GST, and in the remaining time you can complete the targets which I am giving. Okay, also the sequence which you have to follow in the GST I will discuss in this video only. Okay, तो जिस sequence से आपको करना है GST वो इसी वीडियो में मैं बताऊंगी. So you should follow that sequence if you want to club GST with this also. Okay, on the day number 2, you have to do advanced tax, TDS, TCS and returns, and again this is same. Okay, this portion is same for all the days. Then on day number 3, you have to complete PGPP. Now PGPP is a very big chapter, so you should give at least 1 hour to GST or law or EIS, whatever subject you are given, but you should try to complete PGPP in whole day 3. But if something is left, you can also cover it in day 4. So I have allotted you 2 days for PGPP, and you should cover 100% of PGPP in 2 days. Now this is up to you that how many hours you are going to study, how many questions you are going to do. It is up to you, but you have to cover 100% of the PGPP in just 2 days. Okay, on day number 5, you are going to complete your capital gain. Then day number 6, other sources. Day number 7, salary, house property. Now I am not going to repeat that you have to do law or GST. Okay, I have already told you that you have to give at least 1 to 2 hours to law or GST or EIS. So that is up to you that which subject you are going to club. Then on day number 8, salary, house property. Day number 9, deductions and clubbing. Day number 10, set off. And then you are ready to solve the total income questions. So now you can solve your RTP and past exam questions along with your study material. Okay, so study material I have already told you to solve, and now you can solve your RTPs and past exam questions. So now we have moved on to GST section. Now you can start with GST, and suppose till here you have covered your direct टैक्स लेवल्स, यहाँ तक आप लोगों ने डायरेक्ट टैक्स अपना कंप्लीट कर लिया. सो नाउ व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इज यू हैव टू स्टार्ट विद GST and you can do your RTP and past exam of direct tax along with that GST portion. Okay, and those who were doing GST from day one of direct taxation, then what you have to do, you have to follow this sequence only along with this. Okay, so now you have to start with GST if you have not started yet. After this, solve past exam and MTPs and remaining RTPs of direct tax. Also follow this sequence with DT if you are doing it with it. Okay, you have now revised your law 3 times because I have clubbed your law with costing, accounts, and now I have clubbed your law with DT also. So in this way your law revision is done 3 times. So I guess till here you will be very confident in law. Now on day number 11 or day number 1 of GST, you have to start with your basics and supply chapter, and you should complete the RTP past exam of DT on this day. Then on day number 12, you have to complete more to the other 2 chapters, charging section and exemptions. Now if you have completed the whole syllabus of DT, start with its revision. Okay, because DT is a very vast subject. It has a various number of provisions, and it is really tough for the students to remember it. So what you have to do is you just have to revise and revise, like the chapters like heads of income, okay, like salary, HP, PGPP. So these are the very important chapters, and mostly students tend to they are not able to recall the provisions. So that is why you need to do cumulative revision of DT along with GST. Okay, you can allot at least 1 to 2 hours, and other time you can do it with your GST targets. You can also do any other subject, but DT is suggested in order to revise the provisions. On day number 13, you have to complete your ITC. It is a very important chapter, and 1 day is sufficient for it. You can give at least 1 to 2 hours, 1 hour to DT revision. Okay. Then on day number 14, time of supply and registration. Day number 15, tax invoice and payment of tax, and day number 16, returns. Now your GST syllabus is also completed in 5 to 6 days, and now you can do your RTPs, past exam, and MTPs. So in this way your whole DT and GST syllabus will be covered in either 10 days or 15 to 16 days. Okay, so it is up to you that in which category you want to come. Suggested category is 15 to 16 days. In this way, if you will do, you will be able to do it very properly. But if you will try to complete both DT and GST in just 10 days, then I guess that you might not be that clear with your concepts. Okay, but conceptual clarity is very important. So please try to adjust at least 5 days more in this. Okay, so I guess I have given all the videos, like you can cover every subject in just 10 days time, and in this way you will be able to cover your whole group 1 and group 2 syllabus in just 80 to 90 days time. Okay, and this revision includes MTP also, RTP also, and past exam also. So I believe that if you will do all these strategies with very sincerity and patience, then you will definitely achieve your goal. And I am coming with another detailed plan video on November 2020 exam. So stay tuned for the video, and please do share my videos if you find them helpful. Thank you so much. Ending the video here.